Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The lefty right to the air to start. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Pass caught by Tyler Lockett. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And it's caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Tua to throw again. That's Lockett downfield. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown Miami. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Next to score, Dolphins 7, Panthers 0. Jason Sanders to kick off.
touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 22 now, here's second and 4.
Set.
Another run here with Hubbard. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So, from 37, here's second and 5. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. It's second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jason Sanders to kick off for
After the
Miami.
touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Getting this drive started on the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Slide through. Set. Ready. 33.
So after one, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Got it. Let's go. Set. Hut. Trail. Yellow. Set. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, Not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Ready. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Peter Kohu. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. And I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
On the double. Here we go. Set. Ready. Go.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Drill. Black 40. Black shot. Needle blue. Ready.
On play action, Young. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Tyrell Dodson getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Come on.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. A good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Tua, give it to Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Here's a give to Achane. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap to Tua. This one caught by Waller. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here's Tua. To the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here, set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On the return, it's Hill. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Ready, shot? 22.
Now, first down throw for Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 26 yards.
All right.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. A throw on the move is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Here's Tua. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jump machines.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's say, go ahead. Ready.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. It's his third touchdown on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. The Dolphins stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Blaster, stay. Come on, set. 60 red. Red, cycle. Ready?
Young to throw on first down. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. 50, green, set.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Ready?
A second down throw for Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Drill 52. Black Ultra. Claws red. Ready.
Little play action with Young. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 45-yard line.
Hey. 20, TX. Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo. Ready. Out.
Chewing on first down. Low left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll bring up second down.
Go ahead. Ready, two. Hey, 21, TX.
Back to throw is Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
And he's in. His second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Jason Sanders.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Blaster. Sit. Ready.
To throw is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Red. Cycle. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Young. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
White. Down. 10 black. Set.
Now Young will dump this down to Hubbard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yards.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Johnson. And the Dolphins are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Ready.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Go ahead.
Off play action, it's Tua. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, 8-check. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
A gain of 7 yards.
He'll try and run it here. It's 8-check. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up fourth down.
A 54-yard attempt.
Whoa. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Hubbard. Up the sideline at the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A big play for the Panthers. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Yellow, 22.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Smash, red.
Young to throw on first and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean,
Come on,
defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Slice, 97, 6, Mega. Blue, 32. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note.
The pressure too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they are into the end zone for the first time today. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Carolina. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chan. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Tungo Bailoa. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Hunter Renfrow deep to return. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
49-yard line.
Ready, break. Blaster, 6. Down, white, black 40. Steel, black. Ready.
On 1st down is Young. He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the give, it's Hubbard. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Smash, red. Ready, red. Hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panther. Extra point try now for Tucker. The extra point, it is blocked. Touchdown, the punter man. Gonna kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Good. Hey, out.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Defended by Trayvon Merrick.
21G.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go.
A shotgun snap to Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So a win here for the visitors.